previous video we have studied about some basic things related to metals and non-metals. Now today we have to read the explanation of metals. As I have already given you notes about physical properties of metals, physical qualities of metals. So today we are going to discuss about that. Okay. Basically, there are no definitions of metal and non-metal. Simply, it is found that when elements are categorized into two forms, one will be metal and another will be non-metal. It is having positive charge, it is having negative charge. So these are the simple things, and for the definition, we can go through the properties and then we can define it. Okay. So first of all, today we will discuss about the physical qualities of metals and non-metals. So here I can write physical quality. Okay. One more interesting thing I would like to tell, that what are the qualities of the metals, that all the qualities of metals are these qualities of the non-metals. Means what will be done in metal that will not be done in non-metal. For example, let's start that metals are good conductor of electricity, heat and electricity. Good conductor of heat and electricity. Now, as I have told, what will be the quality of non-metal? Simple. If it is good, then it will be bad. Bad conductor of heat and electricity. Okay? Is it so simple? Okay. Now we will go through the next point. Okay, first of all, do you understand by the good conductor or bad conductor? What does this mean? Good conductor are those substances that can transfer the heat and electricity easily from one point to another. Like as if we are doing the supply of electricity, what we are doing? We are keeping a wire in the taking a wire in which metal is being there, and that wire is being connected from the switch to another appliance. Why? Because that metal can conduct electricity from the switch to the appliance. Suppose that bulb. Okay. Now, second thing, in that wire you have seen a coating of plastic. Why that coating is there? That coating is there to rescue us, to make us safe from shock, electric shock, because that plastic is bad conductor of electricity. So whenever there will be non-metal that will be used as bad conductor, that will not conduct, that will not transfer the heat and electricity from one point to another, and whenever there will be metal, it will conduct or transfer the heat or electricity from one point to another. Okay. Second thing, good conductor, bad conductor. Now, malleable. Malleable. So if it is malleable, then it will be non-malleable. Okay, non-malleable. So what does this malleable means? Can you understand? Can you explain it by your own? Just try to explain it. Okay. So now I'm going to explain malleable. Malleable means to beat it with a hammer and convert it into a thin sheet of paper. Thin sheet like a paper. Like as you have seen a foil paper. Many of you will be using that. That foil paper, that is actually a metal. So that metal is found in the shape of rock, in the shape of a small piece. But because of being hammering continuously, it is converted into that thin paper. That thin sheet. Tin sheet you are getting. Tin for the box trunk you are getting the tin. How it is made? Is it naturally found in this shape? No. Actually, these are made because of being hammering, and that is also made up of metal. Metal have the quality that if it is hammered, it will not break. It will be converted into thin sheets. especially iron. You must have seen that irons are being beaten continuously to make the star to make the desired shape in that, and then it is used. So what we have found that metals are malleable and non-metals are non-malleable. Means whatever the objects are in metal, that will be beaten and that will be converted into thin sheets. And whatever in non-metals, if it will be tried to convert into thin sheets, it will be broken up. Okay. Next thing, malleable, non-malleable.